Elizabeth, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. How are you?
I am living the dream. What's going on?
So, a little bit of bad bossery for you.
Oh, horrible bossery.
Yes.
Oh, what happened?
So, I was at my job for about a year and a half. Came back from an injury, and I was there for about a week. And the owner of the company came down and let about 10 of us go. Is refusing to pay severance, and I'm just kind of wondering, what do I do from here?
Oh, so this just happened?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So
yeah.
So what was the reason given? It laid 10 of you off, you said?
Laid 10 of us off.
What was the reason?
And he told us that our production numbers were not where they needed to be.
What kind of work were you in?
Manufacturing. Okay. But that's contradictory to what I was told doing my job. My direct supervisor was like, hey, your numbers are great. You're doing fine. We love your work. And so, yeah.
And what was the, what was the timeline between that comment from your immediate supervisor to the big shot laying all 10 of you off saying your production numbers were down? What was the timeline?
It was about a month and a half.
So do you think they were down?
Not from what we were producing and what I was seeing to what I was being told.
So my point is like your numbers in 1 month, did they go down or did they stay the same?
They went down a little bit, but I don't think it was cause to let that many people go.
Why did they go down?
Just we weren't getting material. There was another side of the plant that had messed up a bunch of material, so we were behind.
Okay. Okay, so all right, enough of that. Bottom line is, and you said you didn't get severance.
Right, I am fighting for unemployment right now.
Okay. Well, bottom line is they're probably hurting financially, and he just created a narrative that made sense for him to share. So
right.
It sucks, but I don't want you to take it personal. So the question is, do you want to stay in manufacturing? Do you want to stay in that line of work, or do you want to move a different direction?
My experience is in retail, and I thrive there. However, retail doesn't pay what we need.
Okay.
My husband's 50, I'm 40. We're in that class that didn't save for retirement when we were younger.
Okay. What were you making at your last job?
21 an hour.
Okay. So we need to A, make 21 an hour minimum, and B, if we could do something similar to retail work because you thrive there. So I want you to back out of this for a second and tell me why you thrive in a retail environment.
I make connections with people. I feel like I'm serving people. Customer service is where I feel that I excel. I can solve the problem. I can help fix the problem.
Okay. So that's what I want you thinking. So let's get outside of retail. If you're saying in your area that the opportunities don't exist in retail, I've got to take your word for that. But then if we go, okay, I'm really good at customer service, dealing with points of problems, dealing with people, there could be several different positions available that allow you to utilize that talent. That's what you're good at. You're good with people. You like working with people, and my guess is you're pretty good under pressure, and you don't mind dealing with, messy situations, cleaning them up. Am I still on point here?
Certain situations, yeah. I
think you got to write your own.
Shut down, but
I get it. So here's the deal: the exercise I'm leading you into that is your homework assignment is I want you to write down your ideal job description. Forget where it is. So forget manufacturing. Forget retail. I want you to just describe that this is where I thrive. I'm doing this. These are the actions I'm taking. This is the environment that I'm in. These are the challenges that I really tackle with reckless abandon. This drains me. And you kind of do the pros, cons, all the good, the bad, and you create your own job description. And then you start looking for positions that match up to that. I'm also going to give you as my gift a free link and code to my Get Clear Career Assessment. Have you taken that by any chance?
I have, yes.
Oh, you have?
I have. I
should have asked you that earlier.
Actually.
Okay, you got it in front of you?
I do.
Okay. Let's dive in there. I was so busy focusing on the other part of the call, I didn't ask that sooner, but I don't want to assume.
Right. So you want the purpose statement?
I want you to read the purpose statement to me.
So I was created to use my talents of connection, justice, compassion to perform my passions of protecting, caregiving, and promoting my mission as service.
Mm-hmm. That lines up.
Yeah.
Boy, that's really interesting. So connection, compassion, and justice. That is very interesting. Those are some wonderful talents.
The justice one threw me a little bit.
Now, once you read the description of how I define justice, right, about righteous, right and wrong, you have an unbelievable ability to see it and know instinctively right or wrong. Do you agree that it's correct, or did it just surprise you?
I was a little bit surprised, but it doesn't really throw me off, if that makes sense.
Meaning you were surprised by it, but it absolutely nailed you.
Right.
Oh, yeah, good. Well, so then you have to take that into account. So what that means is that you bring that to the workplace, the ability to see what's right, to see what's wrong. You have a natural filter and nose for it, if I could use that term, an old hunting dog kind of thing, like that dog's got a nose for hunting, right? They just see what's right, what's wrong, you root it out. That's a gift. I think on the passion side of things, the caregiving, I mean, that's a huge theme there, and that's your job description. So since you've taken the assessment, that's your job description. That's the dream job description for you. Now, you got to dive in a little deeper, okay? But that's from 35,000 feet. That is your dream job. You spend most of your day using those talents and doing those passions and producing the result of serving. You're going to be a happy camper, and you're going to make really great money. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to at least go to ZipRecruiter.com/Ken and upload your resume, okay? And fill out that profile. And as they begin to send things to you, start looking at those job descriptions so they match. And I want you to be looking in Columbus, Ohio. Where can I be doing this? And I think in the customer service, customer advocacy, maybe even government work or nonprofit work. I think you got to go back to your passions. I want you to read all those definitions and then say, where would my heart come alive doing this kind of work?